Hello and welcome back. With the sourcing video, and it's a hot off the presses. So there's a couple things in here that definitely made the day worthwhile. Would have been nice if I had a bunch more to go with what I got. It really wasn't. So first stop, Salvation Army, nothing. Second stop, oh no, scratch that. First stop, Goodwill, couple things. 5 or 6 things. Next stop, Salvation Army, nothing. Next stop, Goodwill, nothing. Next stop, Goodwill, nothing. Next stop, Value Thrift World, whatever it is, nothing. Next stop, VOA, nothing but one thing, which is $1,000 item. And next stop, Savers, which is in between two books, about $500. And then 2 or 3 other things. So enough talking about that. Let's kind of see how the day started, see how the day ended. See what I got. Got this Karate Kid 3 single cassette. Not really a fast seller, tell you that. But for, I think they were 50 cents or $1. 25, $30. Sure. A clean version of Wild at Heart. Well, not clean version, the tape and the ribbon and the actual cassette and the case and everything. Minus some cornerware. This does scan and come up as solds for 25 to $30. So that was a good one. And that's about a $40 DVD set. No insert, but still around $40. If I had an insert, it'd be a little more. I didn't really go looking to see if other listings have an insert. I just know that an insert makes it worth more. That's about a $15 DVD. This is probably about a $20 DVD. And this I got, they're $1 for CDs. And I got this, it's multi-topic. So it's Millennium 2000. It's from the MGM Grand Hotel in Detroit. Champagne advertisement. And there's some different bands. I'm not going to try to read off what they are. But for $1, I'm sure I could put it up if it sells for 20, $25. Awesome. If not, oh well. Then, now, how many receipts do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 stops, 4 buys. Maybe I picked up 2 at one and a couple at another. Either way, 4 receipts. Then I go to the VOA in whatever city that is. West of Avon, east of Avon. And I'm looking at the DVDs, and the woman brings this thing out. So I scan it, and brand new, these come up for $3,000 to $5,000. Okay, got me peaked. I'd buy it anyhow, even if it's a $100 set, right? $9 after tax, it's 10, 100. I'd still make money on it. So I type in Lady Gaga. This is a limited edition, number 2000, whichever out of 3000. So instead of looking up the 2324, which would mean that this is the one I have, don't add that and just type in Lady Gaga 3000. Something like that 90s band, Power Man, no, that's Power Man 5000, Dracula, either way. So this is by Streamline Records. There's 9 vinyls in here, a booklet, and another little separate paper. So just typing in Gaga 3000, you still only get those 2 listings. One has sold within the past 90 days for 850. And you go over to Terapeak, not a lot of these have sold because there's only 3,000. One is sold, one's in my hand, two are listed, and of those listings, I don't know if any of them are multiple. So at least 1, 2, 3, 4 are accounted for. So there's not a lot of them. The higher price and even a couple of recent ones are just under 800 to just under 1,000. Either way, even if those numbers are off, it's still a heck of a find that'll be listed at over $1,000 because I will have the only non $3,000 one. So I will have to bounce around to like Discogs and A to Z and look around and see what the actual used prices have been. If they're only hovering right around $1,000, it'll be listed right around $1,000. If they have any sort of indication that they're listed used elsewhere for $1,500 or $2,000, mine will be put up for that as well. Because when you have a very limited and the only one that will be listed, you could command that price. That's what I'm talking about, commanding price. The quality of what you have or the scarcity of what you have. Like, for example, that Dale Carnegie book. I'm asking quite a bit more for it because it's very scarce to have a book by him signed, only signed, not inscribed, no little messages, no nothing of any sort. So it's only his signature. So that definitely helps out a lot in regards to that. Same thing with that Infidel book. Extremely scarce, and that book itself does sell for like $500-600, but the one I have is signed by both people. The next stop was the Savers, and for the stores I went to and the blanks I was getting, I knew my time frame. And that route, I always want to end in Savers regardless, so I may skip a couple stores. And I didn't skip any this time. I went to every one of them because the second store, the first, however it panned out, I wasn't getting much. I'm like, well, I'm going to go to every store this time. So picked up this St. Andrew Daily Missal Volume 4. 1940 something. This little book is probably $40, give or take some change. This deposition handbook, tactics and stuff. This is something I had to go to Terapeak for and find. This is also right around $40. This Fanon, it's down here. Fanon, however it's said, Fruits is what it's called. It's a picture print book. On scan, they come up right around $60-70. So sold with the lowest is right around 50. If you just scroll up to the first 5 or 6 that have sold, they go up to about that $60 range. It does have a little wear, so this is going to be a very good, but still like 50, 60, paid $6. At that point, before this Fruits book, I'm really, really looking to try to find something because I had that little book, that little Missal book. That was it. I had gone through the DVDs, I've gone through the CDs, I've gone through the little software and audio book and video games. Nothing. So then I see these two sitting beside each other. Bigger books. Always give them a gander. I scan one of them. I believe it's this one. And the prices come up like $300. Got me peaked. Hit solds. a little under 300 for this. A little over 200 for this. MediaMan. Butcher's Masquerade is the first one. The Gate of the Feral Gods is the second one. And I looked and I looked. I did a re-look around all the books to see if I can find any of the other ones, and I can't, or I didn't. So that, although the quantity was not there, for me going to all those stores, when I take that route, I'm coming back with like 40 things. Maybe 1,000 plus. I got 1,000 on just this record set. Another maybe 500 between these. So I said the other day about the books that are in sets that, you know, are they look like a typical paperback. This is not. A mass market would be probably half the size, you know, the surface wise would be about yay big. Most mass markets about the size of my hand. When it comes down to these certain books, especially when you see them in volumes, I will scan the first one and I will scan the last one, whichever it is in the series. The first one is 15 bucks. Pretty good chance that the last one or last ones are going to be worth more. Not just in this series, obviously it is in this series, but in other series as well. And that is just a quick kind of gauge for me to figure out if the first one's good, usually the last one's going to be good. And they don't even have to be complete series. So these will be listed complete separate. Unfortunately, they're going to have to be listed in very good, which is still about 300, about, and over 200. So that's a generic basis on figuring out kind of volume sets, if you will, for things like that. I learn as I go, but I picked up on little things to kind of help me out. So I was out of here maybe 10:30, and it's about 7 now. So for the 1,800, maybe, that I picked up for a total of 1,460, 1,920, so that's plus 5. So that's 20 bucks. Plus 7 is 27, plus 3, 30 bucks. 31 maybe. Plus, you know, the 9 hours of time there and back. So it's 45, 50 minutes to the first store, and then I went to 8 stores, which is a lot of gas and go. I'm going to sit down and get something to eat. Kind of hungry from driving and the constant, you know, looking stuff up. Like what you heard, like what you saw, like what you learned. Let me know in the comments below. Let me think going up. Sub, share. Help me, help you, help other people. Appreciate it. Thank you.